Interviews could be quite problematic, especially if you have no idea what to do in the first place, and if it's your first interview that you ever get initially, whether you have recently graduated or you've been changing jobs quite lately or trying to change jobs quite lately, and you haven't been in the market for quite too long. Things they do change on a day-to-day basis. Now, in this series of interview tips, we are going to be sharing with you some valuable information related to interview strategies, techniques, before the interview, after the interview, mistakes to avoid. So make sure that you join, smash the subscribe button, and join our growing community in which we share valuable information drawn by experts with years of extensive experience. We don't just simply teach you something that we haven't done in the first place. So make sure that you join the community for this valuable pool of knowledge. Now, that being said, once you initiate an interview process, there are a couple things to keep in mind, and we're going to walk you through the entire sequence from getting the call all the way to landing the job. Now, let's start off with the one of the interview tips that I would like to just simply highlight, which is the moment you get a call that you have been filtered or you have been selected for a job interview. Now, at that specific moment, the HR professional or the recruiter, on the other hand, they are actually collecting some information about you and your demeanor on how you go about the call. There are a couple things to keep in mind. Once you get the call, there are many professionals, they tend to overreact. Do not just simply scream and yell out of excitement and happiness. You have to maintain that professional conduct because it shows that you are, at various circumstances, you are still being professional. This is very important. Nothing is worse than getting an interview call and you just simply start doing backflips and front flips, and the HR professional or executive is on the other end, just simply listening to you going all out with your overreaction. It's not a plus point for you, so you have to be careful with that. Also, once you get the call, make sure that you are expressing some sort of gratitude, but do not overdo it. Let me tell you how. Let's say you get a call if you're applying for a position of a projects manager. Congratulations, you have been selected for the job. Simply just respond, thank you very much for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to having having the job interview and potentially joining the team at such an esteemed, let's say, organization or company. Simple as that, and just simply hang up, and just we're going to walk you through the entire steps during the series of videos. That's simply it. There's nothing for you to overdo or overemphasize, because I've seen on both spectrums, some professionals, once they get the call, they tend to express a very minimal excitement, as if they really don't care about the job, which is quite frustrating for the HR executive, and just simply they have a negative impression from the get-go about how do you conduct yourself. On the other hand, you have the over, let's say, excitement, where you simply start yelling, screaming, and with that excitement level that you're very happy to get the job. The HR professional as well, or the executive, they will take those signals negatively, that at different circumstances you lose that professional conduct, which is very important at any company that you have. And the best way to go about this is just simply being in the middle ground. You express a basic level of excitement that you have received the call by acknowledging and thanking the person on the other hand, or on the other side of the call, telling them that thank you for the opportunity, and I'm really glad that I have been selected for the current job vacancy or opening, and I'm looking forward to having a successful interview and joining the team as part of such an esteemed organization. That's the perfect answer. Simple as that. Then you end up with a call. Make sure that you join the current community and stay tuned for the latest releases, in which we're going to share more tips that will surely help you as you engage in your job hunting process. Now, on that note, we're going to be leaving you off, and we'll see you in the upcoming interview career tip.